Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So this is the area of my home that I'm going to tackle today. So this is my laundry slash pantry area, and it is a mess. I have been buying stuff and just throwing it in here, not organizing it as we buy the items. So I really wanted to go through this. The floor is an absolute mess. I can't even get into that cupboard underneath. So I wanted to tidy up all of this, organize it so that basically I can see what I have, especially with the kids. You can see all those snacks there that they have for like their lunches. My daughter didn't even realize that we had a whole bunch of Rice Krispies under there. She didn't realize how many gummies she has. So the fact that they can't see what we have is an issue, which is why I decided to tackle this area today. And so the first thing I'm going to do is go through these plastic bags. So here in California, we pay 10 cents per bag. So I'm just folding them up and putting them in a larger bag. Now seeing how many bags that I have, I really need to utilize them wisely. I usually have a bunch of them that I put in a Ziploc, and whenever I go couponing or to the stores, I actually have them with me so I don't have to pay 10 cents for another bag. So now what I'm going to do is put a bunch of them in every single car so we have them. I don't want to be constantly paying 10 cents per bag when I have so many at home. I'm also going to be more diligent in putting them in our trashes in all the bathrooms so that we can use them. And then all of these reusable bags, I'm just folding them neatly because we do tend to use them whenever we go out and about and stuff like that. So you see the drawer just opening up there on the side. It's not a ghost. My daughter was cooking. You can't see on the counter, but there's like an air fryer there. She just needed some foil, and so that didn't magically just open up on its own. So right now, like I said, I'm going through all the bags, trying to organize this bottom shelf. We did go to Costco, so I have my big bag of rice there. So I will refill my dispenser that's up there on the counter in the top left. So I'll do that a little bit later. I wanted to kind of focus more on the floor before I start tackling that little cart there that I have all of my somewhat pantry items that don't fit in my pantry, and then work on the counter. And then a lot of stuff on that counter can actually go in the cupboard in the bottom. That cupboard has like all of our trash bags, excess like Ziploc bags, our excess oil and vinegar, stuff that needs to just be hidden because when you go to Costco you get in bulk. So all the excess, I kind of put them under there, and so they're out of sight, but there is a lot of space in there. I should have done a before video, but I just could not get into it with all the stuff that was in front of it. That green basket that you saw, that's my empties video. I usually do a video for my couponing channel, so I keep all the products that my family has used and then do my reviews. Okay, next we're working on the second shelf, which has all of my cereal. And so I want to mention this. I clean a lot and our family is not dirty, but it is ant season, and you can see here, literally I am always cleaning the place. You don't see the videos, but I'm cleaning it on a daily basis, and they still pop up everywhere. I don't know what to do about it, but it is getting a little bit colder now, so we have seen less, but it is quite annoying. Very, very annoying. Every time I wake up and I'm checking if the kids didn't close the cereal properly or a packet of cookies properly, the ants have just find them and they just get into them, which is very annoying. But yeah, I had to wipe that down. Okay, next we're working on this top shelf, and so this has all of my kids' snacks and a few cereal and stuff like that. I do want to apologize about the angle. I did not realize until I am doing this voiceover that my arm was in the way, and I should have moved the camera a little bit more to the side. It is a very small room, so it is hard to kind of put the camera in a good location so I can film what I'm doing. But right now I do have like this purple basket that you can see, and I like to put enough snacks in there for the kids to put in their lunches. So I don't decanter a lot. I just decanter enough for this basket, and then once I do check every couple of weeks, and once it gets pretty low, I'll go through and start to open up some of the boxes and put some of the snacks in there. So I did decide to move them out of the way and just quickly do a wipe down. There was no ants on this shelf, which was good. Very happy about that. I wanted to make sure before I start to reorganize everything. And then I did put the basket back, and I did have this box of cookies, and I thought, you know what, I think I can fit it in this basket. So I did decide to find space for them, which I was happy that they did fit. And honestly, I did this video I think about a week ago, a week or two. I just had found time to finally do a voiceover, and most of the items in the basket, it has been depleted. They've been taking it to school, which I'm very happy about. And so I did have to decanter some more boxes and refill it off camera. Okay, so that basket of the kids snacks are done, and then you will start to see me move some of the boxes around. I just want to make it a little bit more neater, and then try to utilize the space, because I did take that box of cookies out, and so now I have a bit of space there. So I'm trying to move things around, see what will fit, see what will not fall down. So yeah, I'm gonna move things around, and then yeah, you see me moving stuff off and on, just trying to figure out, it's like Tetris, how they're all gonna fit so they don't fall down. So I'm very happy with that top shelf for now. And like I said, it did change after I did this voiceover. Now I'm just going to vacuum a little bit of the floor, and then I am going to start working on that counter in the corner. I need to refill the rice dispenser, organize that a little bit more, and then also like those water bottles and other items. I do have some of those excess Ziplocs. I need to find space for them in the cabinet below. But I did want to vacuum just a little bit before I really get into that cabinet, because I will more likely be sitting on the floor trying to get into there and organizing it a lot more. As I was vacuuming, I did notice a few like paper bags and stuff tucked behind, and I thought, I don't need these. I have a lot of plastic bags, so I did decide to pull those out, and I will dispose of those. There's a few that I decided to keep, the ones that have a good quality that I can use again, but then yeah, the other ones, I'm just gonna throw them away. Okay, now let's work on this cabinet here. So I did kind of fast forward a little bit. I did organize it a little bit, and then I did find a whole bunch of Ziplocs, a huge plastic bag full that was it was taking up too much space being in the plastic bag. So I did try to move some of them in this drawer here, which has most of my Ziplocs, and then I'm gonna try and stack them neatly inside so I can find space for other products. So that's what I'm doing here. And eventually, you see, I'm going to be on the floors very soon because of the angle with that trolley or cart being there. It's really small. It's very narrow for me to try and reach in and organize these items in the cabinet. But I will show you an after. I just didn't show you before, but it is a very deep cabinet, so it does hold quite a lot of items inside. So now it's time to work on the top cabinet, which has most of my laundry items that we do use quite often. My excess is in my garage, but I do have these ones here on hand, so I don't have to go to the garage basically to pick them up. Also, I do have most of my softener in here as well, because in California sometimes it can get hot or cold, and with the change of temperature in the garage, I've noticed sometimes the softeners do get a bit clumpy, so I do leave quite a lot of them here up in this cabinet. Okay, so that's all done. I was able to grab some of the laundry from this counter and put it up on the cabinet. Now I'm just moving things out of the way so I can pull out that rice dispenser, and then that way I can refill it, put it back, and then also clean this counter. So I did decide to get the vacuum really quickly and just vacuum all of the rice first, because I know that once I pull this dispenser out, there's going to be more rice that's going to end up on the floor. So I need to vacuum it here first, and then I'll pull the dispenser out. You'll see me fill that. I'll put it back on here and then also wipe down these counters. So I got this rice dispenser from Amazon quite a while ago. I think it's been close to 3 years that we've had this rice dispenser. It does hold close to about 20 pounds of rice. This bag is about 25 pounds, and there was still a little bit of excess in that dispenser. So that's why I have those Tupperwares there on the side. I'm more than likely going to fill up the dispenser, and then the excess rice, I'll put it in that Tupperware and then put that in the laundry. So we'll work on utilizing those first. So I do bang the sides so that I can get the most rice in the dispenser. I'll bang them so that it kind of like goes flat, and then all of the air as well between all the rice. I don't know, it works. That's what I've been doing ever since I got this dispenser. And so yeah, I'm really happy with this buy. I think I got it for about 20 bucks. It's like I said, it's been quite a few years that I got it, but it has worked wonders for my family. And so yeah, like I mentioned, I was able to fill up just one Tupperware with the rice, which was really good. And then I'll start to put this back in the laundry and then finish up the laundry. I will have to probably vacuum the floor again, but then all the other excess items, I will have to find homes for them, potentially on the counter or in that cupboard below. I am basically done. I'm just cleaning up the mess that I made kind of in front of the camera that you don't see. So all those boxes there, which I decanted most of the snacks, I'm just putting them in a bag to throw away, and then everything else I'm just finding homes for them. I didn't realize until now that I made quite a mess on that counter in the kitchen, but I will probably clean that. I did more than likely clean that off camera. I just didn't realize now that it's so visible. I was focusing more on the laundry and cleaning up that area there. As I was looking at that top shelf with all the snacks, I ended up opening up this box of muffins. There's only 5 in there. I know that that went straight away in the first couple of days that my kids were grabbing these items for their lunches. If I don't open it, they probably will not realize it. So I thought, you know what, let me open it so they will quickly grab them and eat them, and I don't have to buy them again, honestly. So with my kids, if they don't see it, they tend to not realize that it's there. But I have to really make it so visible that they can see the items, and they will take them for their lunch. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's do a recap of what it looked like before. So you can see it's an absolute mess. There's so much stuff on the floor. That top shelf just looks an absolute mess. There's no organization at all. So I really wanted to clean all of that area up as quick as possible. You see laundry going as well. And this is what it looks like now. So a lot more organization on the top shelf, and honestly most of that it was gone within the first week of me organizing this. The bottom shelf is all organized, barely anything on the floor other than my empties. Basket up the top, all of the laundry is put away nice and neat. There's still stuff on this counter, but that's okay. And then this cabinet here has still quite a lot of space, but that's our excess with all of our trash bags, like I said, vinegar, oils and stuff like that. So very happy the way it turned out. You can see a lot more of the floor. And then also here is my bag of trash, all of the empty boxes, the rice and stuff like that. And so that's basically it. That is my laundry and pantry video. Thank you for watching.